What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Random Comic Reaction Release issue number 13 of X-Men X-Manhunt, part 4 of 7. No, I did not read NX, NEX, NYX, or Storm, which actually all dropped that same week last week. So I might be very confused. So let's hope that this does have a summary or something added to it. And the X-Men mutant brain tumor that's affecting his telepathic powers, but has refused to accept the truth. The various X-Men divided him over whether to aid or apprehend. Xavier sought refuge from Storm and Storm's sanctuary. When Cyclops and his team arrived to recapture Xavier, Storm utilized her new cosmic powers. Damn, she got cosmic powers now? Okay. Easily defeated them and badly injuring Cyclops, but Beast infiltrated the engine room, stored Sanctuary, only to be discovered by Xavier. Okay, we are caught up. Goddamn, Cyclops got fucked up. San Francisco Bay, Utopia, no. Nyan Titan, no. Yet another mutant homeland. Shattered. We've lost McCoy, Temper House Scott. And they got this, man. They got beaten. I'm about to check out the Storm issue. I'm converting the frost to warm, but still it can work. What the hell was that, Cyclops? Since when does Storm have that much juice? I don't know, but San Francisco is suffering from Xavier's psychic bleed. In her wisdom, Storm has flown an omega psychic contagion. Jeez, I can't read. Over a densely populated area. Makes comfortable magic, prepares to move us. Storm has to give shelter to the men who stole my mind, and Will and Graham Malcolm. Xavier got a suit on now, and I will not let that pass. Thunderclap, Storm's mobile base, 1,000 feet up. Henry, I simply cannot have you destroy the Thunderclap. As much as you and I might disagree about what I am doing, I have responsibilities. What is this? That like a little knot in your mind. I install a psychcom in everyone's brain, Chuck. A limited telepathic suborient that uses my brain as a hub, self-sustaining, so I don't have to pay much attention to it. Oh, Quinn! Hey, Kid Omega, let's go! You always were extremely clever, even as a student. Has Scott sent you to clip my wings, telepath to telepath? Omega to Omega. I psychologically inculated our X-Men against your telepathic bleed, Chuck. But I can't do that to everyone in San Francisco who you're driving insane. So I have to cut it out at the source. Have at you then, because I will not be stopped. Next page. That was Storm. Lobby. You are beaten, Juggernaut, but still you rise. That man got fucked up. But what? You think this is the worst beating I've taken? Ah! Now my old man, boy, he can lay a beating. Hit me so hard I think I went colorblind one time. You think I'm a monster? Ah! Who do you think made me one? So if you think you can Kurt Markov for punishment, you got some catching up to do, lady. Come on then, I can take it. Next page. Now we're back with Magneto. I should be there. We all should be there. Zorn, you have a black hole for a brain. If Charles' second cognitive contagion induced you to remove your helmet, it would be catastrophic. And Ben, I think we can all agree that one assault on San Francisco Bay by your thought form alien fleet was enough. See what happens in X-Men 2. Furthermore, oh shit, Magic took his helmet. Huh? Yoink! What the devil? Thunderclap engine room. Ah, welcome back, Hank. What? So they're just fighting in their heads. Oh God, Quentin is fighting Charles? Yep, and now it's your problem because I have somewhere to be. Next page. Attention, please, class. An Omega mutant is classified as having no upper limit to their power. Therefore, it would follow that any conflict between Omega mutants would be the same with the same power could only end one way: a stalemate. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Quire? Oh God! Oh God! Oh, so we actually did. So we have to get to see Quentin. Did Quentin actually join the school at one point? Yes, of course. Two Omega telepaths are perfectly matched in power, like you and I, for instance. Then other variables are what would determine the winner in such a conflict, such as experience. Ah! I like the art style for this. I don't know if they switched art or whatever, but I really like the art style for this flashback thing. Next page. Now, our lovely, is that all you got? My winds can strip the flesh off from even your bones. Huh? Wind? It's just air moving around, and what moves it? Temperature. You control weather. I control what makes weather. Next page. I control far more than winds. Oh, you got swords? I love swords. Sario, storm of swords. I wish he had the silver and the gold costume, man. I miss the gold costume. How you doing, Kane? Broke my helmet. Your armor's bonded to your soul, idiot, remember? Summon it again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Next page. You see, I remember who you were before Quinn, before the hair, before the clothes, before the revolutionary posturing. Just a very clever, very lonely boy. A boy who was invisible. A boy who cut himself on sharp edges of the empty place in the puzzle he tried to fix himself into. This need not to go any further, Quinn. I take no pleasure in any of this. You can surrender at any time, but until you do, I fear that you force my hand. Next page. Why doesn't cut K? Why doesn't she cut K? I always say, if blood force trauma ain't working for you, you ain't using enough of it. Are you finished? Next page. We're in deep, Kane. You don't say. She's possessed. I looked into her soul. What are you doing looking at people's souls? It's weird. I was raised by demons. That's very preoccupied. They're very preoccupied with souls. And she's got a demon in her. You know, demons handle it. It's not a demon, it's something bigger, something worse. Then we'll need her back. Your friend Maggot, he's made himself a cocoon storm. It leaves him rather vulnerable. And your Maggot has been crucified. Quentin. End this, please. Surrender. This is no longer a contest between us. It's just abuse. You are right. I didn't know what to make of myself back then. But even then, I knew that I didn't want to be you. You know we might have that in common now. But enough talk. Yeah, it's about time you met my attorney. Next page. Did he call Daredevil? Who was his attorney? Attorney. Someone left behind. A trap thought form I picked out of someone's mind. Something I cased in quarantine in my own brain. In case it could be useful. In case you got close. Call it a family reunion. Oh shit! It's Cassandra! Hello, Charles. Hello, brother. Cassandra, no! How? Brother! Was this like during Marauders? Because I remember that's the last time we saw her alive was in Marauders before Katie got rid of her. You are going to end this now, as you wish. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Aurora. I never know how you pronounce her name. Aurora. I was mispronouncing it. Monroe. You are going to take back control of your body storm because you have acted wrongfully. People in the city below are hurt, if not dying because of what you brought near them. So return and take responsibility, or I will drive my sword into the man within this cocoon and kill him, because that is the lesson I am here to teach. When a being of your power acts wrongly, people die. You have been worshipped as a goddess. Of course you can't imagine being wrong. So let the shame in you give your power and take back control. Next page. Bugs! What? Sleep, Professor. The hell took you so long? Had to remove the helmet himself, Quentin. It's a psychic turbulence. There was little I could do, but wait. We won, by the way. Did you use some manner of dirty trick, McCoy? Of course I did. Next page. Okay, so now she's went from white to a black outfit, which I feel like should be switched, but okay. Stop! I am myself once more. Get your foot off, Maggot. Maggot, if I pronounce it right? Would you really do it, Psylocke? Would you kill an innocent man to punch me? You forgot who I was. I've killed more innocent men than some diseases. Goodness, you may have been, but we are just monsters. We are taking this monster with us. If you're unhappy with this arrangement, you know where to find me. I hear you like to settle things with knives. I'd be happy to accommodate you. Just monsters. Next page. All right, now we're back with Cyclops. I guess the rest of the team took care of it while he was chilling. Are you so certain that you are just? Ugh. Psylocke to Cyclops. Are you awake yet? Barely. Status. Mission complete. We teleported a little ways down the beach so as not to land on you. Mission casualties? None, but compromised. We had to program Storm not to return to Charles or to Grey Malcolm. With her resistance to the telepathic attack, she was unaware of his psychic bleed. Something extremely strange is happening to her, and now Maggot as well. It will bear observations, as will Charles. He's been heavily sedated, but he should be moving. Put that bald man down, Hank. This is what's going to happen. X Factor will take it from here. Oh shit. To be continued in X Factor 8. That I will not be reading, probably. Alright. So yeah, X Factor, then we got Exceptional X-Men and X-Force, and then X-Man Omega, and then X-Man Hunt Omega, which I will read. I will read X-Man Hunt Omega. You guys will get a reaction to that. Alright, that is the end of the issue, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic issue, man. I've been really digging X-Man Hunt from at least the 2 issues I've read of it. The fuck? Okay. There. I don't know why this thing goes out of focus sometimes. Anyway, guys, overall, I give this issue a 9 out of 10. Guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for new. Follow my socials if you feel like it. Links across below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.